So the darker you go, the bigger the change. Close it. But be very careful when you go dark that you won't make a harsh line here. It never mustn't be a harsh line. You always just try to shade it somehow. And I haven't applied the foundation on her face because when you're doing like this, when you have eyes like this, she has this part of an eye quite close together. I always kick it with a brush, and there's color that stays on, so I'll correct everything later. Now the most important thing what we do now is just shading. I take beige eyeshadow, beige here, and I put it here just to lift this part of an eyebrow and to break this line here so the line is not so strong. And I go over everything with my 217 brush, so just on the corner I rub it in that everything just matches. It's easy, like when you make lines, just take a 217 brush, make it clean and just go over the line and you smudge it, and that's how it's made. It's just simple. Because the eyeshadow was falling down, I just take a lovely wipe, ta-da, I put it on my finger and I clean her under the eyes. So just, oh, I didn't even do a mess. Look at that, I'm professional. That's nice. I told you that the black that you applied here and in the crease stays on the lower part, so basically the lower part is already finished. I'll show you how to close the eye just naturally. I'll apply an I-20 from Shiseido. It's a creamy Hydra foundation. She has a very nice skin, so I won't be using a lot. And I go all over where I picture just to even out the skin tone. I'm using a concealer, so this is a CB01, a corrector actually, from Canebo, just in her eye sockets here, and I use my finger to put it in because it just melts nicely. So here I go down the nose, so I make a little triangle, and the trick I wanted to tell you is actually that I leave the outer part of the eye, so I didn't put concealer here in, because this is what makes a natural shade. She's there, she's already dark, and I don't need to apply an eyeshadow, so I just put it over. Simply this part, I go here, I put it totally on the eyelashes, but when I go out I leave the part where the eyelashes are. I just don't cover it, and it makes a natural shade because the eye there is already dark. Do you get it? Yeah? I love explaining about makeup. So I need to lift up her eyebrows. I'm using Creolan's palette because I want to make her natural. And there's so many things to explain about makeup. The only thing you need to understand, just don't complicate. When I explain it, I hope I explain it very easily. You can ask me whichever question you want on Facebook, but just don't complicate. Like this should be very all easy. So I concentrate color on this angle. I will actually pluck her eyebrows, but I kind of like that she has them quite full. And I'm using a bit of a brown orange color, which lots of people disagree with, but the thing is, if I put a brown that actually matches the hair here and not such a grey shade, I will make her eyes look far more blue, because I also used brown on the eyes and it's a complementary color to blue, so the eyes will definitely just stand out.